Brandon Prust. Two fourth liners. Tyler Bouck trying to energize his team, maybe take some frustrations out. Two tired men.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a long scrap. Tyler Bouck just catching his breath.
Nor and Frazer McLaren.
Look at Prust going after McLaren.
These are two tough guys, but McLaren's quite a bit bigger and has a longer reach than Brandon Prust, who doesn't give up on anybody or refuse to take on anyone.
Boy, they're trading chances there, aren't they? Spinning going around as well.
Smart move by Prust. He doesn't have the reach, so get McLaren off balance, and he's landed a couple big ones because of it.
He keeps him spinning, doesn't he?
Now McLaren wants to get that helmet off Prust. He snapped the strap, and now he knocks it off. Oh boy, that's a long, tough fight with Frazer McLaren and Brandon Prust, and neither looks the worse for wear as they head to the penalty box.
In recent games, and a fight right off the draw, Glass and Brandon Prust. And Prust, like he unloaded a pretty good right. One may come to an end in a hurry, or maybe not.
Not if Brandon Prust has anything to do with this.
No.
Again, you're down by 4. You want to act, you're playing at home. You want to make something happen.
And they still grapple. Prust attempts an uppercut on the Regina product. Oh, now in close quarters. Now they're both throwing them. Oh, how tiring must this be?
Where it's the pushing and the pulling and the shoving and the grabbing. And again, this probably lasted all of my fights combined from the start of my career, and it's tiring.
I'm exhausted watching, and they're still at it.
And Prust is the type of guy that's not going to be grabbing on and stopping a fight. Someone's got to come in and stop it for him.
No, that's not in his makeup.
And we have gloves dropped. Carcillo and Prust.
Tell you what, Prust was connected with about 5 whites. And he just might switch to his left any time now.
Well,
That
was one that I expected before the game, and it took to the third period. The heavyweights went at it early in the game.
You wore during the Stanley Cup run and timeout because Konopka and Brandon Prust square off along the boards. Konopka, who was jawing and eventually shoving with Sean Avery during warm-ups, who had more penalty minutes than anyone in the NHL last year, tangled up with Prust. Not a whole lot going on yet, but the linesmen are going to let him try to slug it out before they intercede. Both Prust and Konopka got a couple of right hands in. Konopka trying to sneak another one in.
This might be the only time that Konopka's not talking is when he's showing punches, because we know how that he likes to talk and likes to have a whole lot of fun. But this is a pretty good fight. Anytime you go over 30 seconds, not that I would know, Howie, what a fight's all about, but these guys are going at it, and you're right. There was a lot of talking going on in the warm-up at center ice, and certainly Zenon was ready to go.
Well, those haymakers that Prust and Konopka both just threw were effectively the ones that Brian Murphy and Tim Nowak, the linesmen, had been waiting for. So now they'll let him throw one or two more before stepping in. And Konopka, long since having lost his helmet. Prust with his still on.
Well, I don't know how many people know how tiring this is on two guys. I mean, when you're pulling and tugging and throwing fights, it's unbelievable. And that was a good go. Fair match. Call it a draw.
Michael Sauer and Prust and Simmons come out of the penalty box and immediately drop the gloves. Prust and Simmons. Brandon Prust in his second scrap today.
Boy, Simmons has much longer arms, doesn't he? He's a tall, lanky guy.
Prust looked like he got a shot there.
He got him with a right and another one. Simmons stays on his feet.
Boy, there have been some haymakers thrown here.
Another one. Welcome to Flyers Rangers hockey, folks. I'll tell you what, Prust has come out with an edge. He's going to fight everybody's battles. That's what he's doing.
Because they've been talking, but he picked up his stick and got warned by the official. Now they're going to go. They're going to go. Stewart and Prust. They've decided that they're going to go at it. They both drop the sticks and gloves. Stewart and Prust at center ice, still swirling around. Neither one of them have connected with a punch yet, but they're both fully capable of tossing all kinds of them. Well, Prust got a short one in. Stewart, arm tied up, then he got one in. They still dance around at center ice, and they're getting awfully tired with this wrestling. And Prust got one in over the top, and now Stewart looks like he might be getting serious here. He wants to change hands, and he fires a punch that doesn't connect, and now he does. That one connected, and so did that one. Stewart coming back as Prust got a couple in early, but Stewart came on late, and they both lost their hats. And they're still going. Can you believe this? And Stewart fired. Now Prust got another one in. They're dog-tired, but keep throwing punches by rote, and now they tap each other and break it up.
Changes. Craig Rypien, and here's our first set of fisticuffs. Adam Mair and Brandon Prust into it. Mair in just his fourth game of the year, and Prust catches him with a right hand. And another.
Something to prove.
As they lock one another up just over 5 minutes into a spirited first period. And still going. Prust trying to get the right free against Mair's left. Oh, he caught him with a big one. But Mair keeps coming.
Boy, oh boy, again, some heavyweights. And that goes back to the original hit, Mair on Conroy earlier in the shift. The whole bench was up yakking at him. And right away, the settler scored. And this is big for a team on the road like the Flames and a guy like Prust.
Back at center ice, and Prust, they have fought twice in their careers in junior hockey. And talking to Cam this morning, he said, Prust won one and I won the other one. Well, here's the rubber match.
Yeah,
Brandon Prust and Jansen.
Both these guys like to throw the gloves down. Prust, no stranger to dropping his gloves, and we've already know Cam Janssen loves it.
Prust leads the league with 10 fights. This is number 11. And some quick jabs, and now Jansen a right hand. Another right by Jansen. Both very smart fighters, and Jansen landed one there. Prust lost his balance, gets up again. And they have both fired, what, 30, 40 bombs?
It looks like Jansen has a little bit of a reach on Prust. Prust is a little shorter than Jansen, and I think that Jansen has landed more of the punches, John.
Yeah, Prust is only 5'11", and now he tries to get a couple of shots in. Jansen again fighting back. This marathon bout now ends at the Flames bench. Well,
that is a marathon. I don't know. That was a...
They couldn't find a spot for him. Hardy's shot off the blocker of Luongo through traffic, and now we've got a fight. Brandon Prust and Rick Rypien, two middleweights, throwing jackhammers. And now Prust is in trouble. Rypien with some rights to the body, to the head. Prust gets him down, they're back up, they want to go again. Prust with an uppercut has a second win after being rocked early by Rypien. No one will ever challenge the courage of Brandon Prust after he went with Steve McIntyre a year ago in Edmonton. And Rick Rypien the same. Will take on anybody.
Wow, this is already about 6 rounds, Mark.
Now they're throwing shots. And now they're exhausted. Prust got fed some early, then came back.
And what a performance by these two guys. This is so tough to do, folks. To fight on ice in the NHL is such a tough thing. And look at these guys lining up. There's the gamesmanship. This is the game within the game. You see these two guys, they know what their roles are. They know they want to provide energy for their teammates. They know they want to make it safer for a lot of their skilled guys to be out on the ice. And these two guys weigh...